me now under your wings. Cover me within your mighty hand. When the oceans rise and thunders roar, I will soar with you above the storm. Father, you are king over the flood. I will be still, know you are God. For rest my soul in Christ alone. Know His love, quietness and trust. When the oceans rise and thunders roar, I will soar with you above the storm. Father, you are king over the flood, and I will be still and know you are God. I will be still and know you are God. I will be still and know you are God.
Okay, once again, welcome to the second Philippine National Minecraft Education Competition, Coaches and Meeting. Okay, so ngayon po, we invited both coaches and participants. But somehow some of our participants are not available because some of them still have their classes. But you don't need to worry for um, we're going to record this meeting for your references. Of course po, this meeting is very important for we'll be discussing all the things that we need to prepare prior to the competition day. And with this meeting po, we're going to clarify all the guidelines for the game, and also we'll be clarifying the requirements that we need to prepare ahead of time. And now, let's discuss first the schedule of event. Okay, so last August 27, we launched the second Philippine National Minecraft Education Competition. This is our second year. So we would like to congratulate ahead of time yung pong ating mga participants. Ayan. So, basically po, upon seeing the registration, marami tayong newbies. So, in line with that po, we will be giving free trainings para po naman mabigyan namin kayo ng dagdag na kaalaman. Okay? So, going back to our timeline. So, today, yung coaches meeting po natin for us to clarify everything, for us to discuss what are the prior things that we need to prepare. Ayan, maya't maya po kami nagpo-post ng reminder sa ating Facebook page. So, pwede niyo po kaming i-follow sa Pelta Multimedia Inc. Facebook page together with I Create Cafe Manila Facebook page. Kung meron pong mga updates, announcement po, doon po namin yung ginagawa. At napaka-importante rin po na mag-secure kayo ng registration form kasi po, we also send updates po doon sa inyong mga registered email. Nagpapadala po kami sa mga participants at sa mga coaches. And also, you can also give us a direct message through Felta and I Create Cafe Manila Facebook page. And if you want to clarify more things, you can contact us through Viber at 0956 3709654. All right. Then next to that po, next to this meeting, our next schedule will be on September 27, 2021. Magkakaroon po tayo ng game opening. Of course, prior to that game opening, alam namin na nagpe-prepare na kayo sa mga projects nyo. But then we'll be having our official opening on September 27, 2021. It will be a very special day to everyone kasi marami po tayong mentor na makakasama na pwedeng magbigay sa inyo ng tips and tricks preparation for the competition itself. So, for that day po, we invited Microsoft Philippines. Basically, we'll be having, it's either Miss Agrisco and Sir Paulo Balinas to give us an overview of what is Minecraft education and what is a game-based learning using Minecraft education edition application. Then we invited some friends directly from Minecraft education edition. So please stay tuned with that. And then we'll be giving some tricks with code builder activity, of course. Then we'll be giving you guidelines for the competition day itself. Then please take note that we launched the Minecraft education competition last August 27 because we're giving you 30 days or 1 month for you to accomplish your initial project. Please take note, initial project. So right after you register, you can proceed creating your projects. Then we'll be asking you to submit that on September 27, 2021 until 12 midnight. Initial project means we need to have that before the game day for us to double check as well your progress, okay? But Teacher Rochelle will clarify that right after the elimination round, we will be giving you an access to continue with the progress that you are making preparation for the final competition. Okay? Talking about the game competition, again, project submission will be on September 27 until 12 midnight. And then next to that, our elimination round schedule for elementary student. It will be on September 28, 1 to 4 p.m. For this elimination round, what are the things that you need to prepare? Of course, the project that you create, and then expect that there will be judges who will be meeting you where you're gonna present and showcase your created project. Then for junior high school, your schedule will be on September 29, 2021, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Okay? Then for senior high school, our schedule will be September 30, 2021, 1 to 4 p.m. Now, in case that you already have your regular classes during this day, please inform us ahead of time so we can give you a letter that you can use for informing the school. Okay? Then right after that, we'll be having our finals on October 2, 2021. So it's a whole day event from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. All right. So those are the important dates that you need to take note. Then with that, let me call Teacher Rochelle to give you a complete guidelines about the game rules, about the things that you need to prepare. Then right afterwards, we'll be giving you a time to ask question to clarify things. Thank you so much. Teacher Rochelle, please take it away.
All right, so good morning, everyone. Good morning, and thank you so much for sharing your time with us this morning for the coaches meeting for the upcoming second Philippine National Minecraft competition. And since we've been giving game guidelines, rules and regulation, as Miss Annalene mentioned a while ago, we keep providing the mechanics, the rules and regulations since we started launching the second Philippine National Minecraft competition. I'll just be running through the game rules and mechanics and then the guidelines this time, and then later on I'll be giving you some tips, important notes on how are you going to save your project in Minecraft Education Edition, how are you going to save your codes, because those are the most important information that you should be having, since those are the things that will be asking you, especially in submitting your project. Okay, so let's have the game rules and mechanics first. So for this year's second Philippine National Minecraft Education Edition competition, our theme is all about smart city, resilience, and recovery. Okay, so again and again, a smart city determines, or there are major characteristics of a smart city to be determined as a smart one. So we have technology-based infrastructure, environment initiatives, a high-functioning public transportation system, um, a confident sense of urban planning, and of course, human to live and work within the city and utilize its resources. So later on, I'm going to explain further uh, to that one. Okay, so proceed. So resilience is recovery is what our smart city is covering. This is what we really wanted to have to the smart city that we are planning to have. Okay, so resilience is having the capacity to cope with the crisis and recover quickly from difficulties. Now they have an infrastructure designed to prevent and control the effects and disaster and accidents for a safer and more efficient living environment. So I think this one, hindi na siya ganun kabago sa ating lahat, since most especially for those kids and coaches na nagjo-join na rin ng Philippine Robotics Olympiad, since we've been in that year of Smart City theme. So it is something like that then that we wanted to implement in Minecraft Education Edition, which is, I think, ang mga kids natin, when they're making their project, mag-enjoy talaga sila since they are building a city. Not just a house, not just a building, but they're building a city. And at the same time, it should be resilience. Andyan yung mga disasters or crisis na hinaharap natin, most especially here in the Philippines. Andyan yung flood, andyan yung earthquake, andyan yung fire. So yun yung mga kailangan na merong capability yung smart city na gagawin ng mga kids natin to cope up and recover quickly. Okay? So, kailangan yung mga houses nila, yung mga buildings nila, yung mga roads lang nila, hindi basta-basta ordinary houses, buildings, and roads lang. Kailangan it's capable of quickly recover from those kinds of crisis. And of course, recovery, talking about recovery, it's the capability of restoring normal living operations and even improve them whenever sudden problem occurs. So, andyan dapat yung mga plans natin, yung mga future plans na capable din yung smart city natin to cope. And with that, I think mas lalabas ito sa project or sa deliberation ng project ng ating mga students. So you also have to check not just their build for the project that we are asking them to do, but also yung kanilang writings for the project that they're going to submit. Okay? So lahat po 'yan i-cover natin sa second Philippine National Minecraft Competition again and again. It's not just a building and coding competition, but the students or our students also need to practice presenting their project. Okay? So, next to that, kahit na medyo malawak na yung ating mga pinag-uusapan when it comes to smart city, to make it easier for our student, of course, we only have 3 missions na kung saan sila magpo-focus. Right? So, let's proceed, please. Alright. So, sa tatlong mission na to, pwede naman po silang mag-add kung ano yung mas prefer nila. But this year, mas pinalawak natin yung pwede nilang pagpili-pilian rather. Okay? So, magfo-focus lang sila sa tatlo. The first one is alternative energy source. So, kung maalala nyo, dun sa mga nag-join last year, nag-focus lang tayo sa wind farm and the hydropower dam. But this time, lahat ng forms ng energy source that is naturally obtained from the environment, including the solar energy, wind energy, as mentioned, geothermal energy, hydropower, and of course, biomass, and anything else that our students or according to their research can give them. So lahat po 'yan hindi na lang siya basta-basta limited sa dalawang options. So kung ano man po yung pwede pa nilang i-add dun sa project nila. And of course, ayan, meron tayo dito ang example picture ng alternative energy source. So kung mapapansin niyo po dito sa picture, pinagsama natin yung hydropower dam and yung wind farm. So dalawa lang po yan. So, pwede nilang pagpilian. Pero they can add as many as they like. Okay? Next, we have the sustainable home. Okay? I think this one, hindi na rin siya ganun kabago sa atin since meron na tayong mga technologies na ginagamit and materials na ginagamit sa mga bahay. Maybe sa mga kanya-kanya nating bahay or we heard it from the internet, from Facebook, from YouTube. So, a sustainable home is an efficient home that's built or in a way that respects resources and optimizes energy and water use. So, yan, as I mentioned, they use highly efficient, environment-friendly, and cost-saving materials and technology. So, dyan napapasok yung kung paano natin ginagamit ng tama yung ating mga energy and yung water. So, lahat yan, marami naman na tayong mga inspirational project on the web. So, but of course, we will more appreciate it if the students can think of something new na hindi pa naririnig na kahit sino. But of course, they can always use this inspiration. Okay? So, ayan, we have here an example photo. So, itong example picture na ito, hindi lang siya basta house built, pero meron siyang mechanism sa loob kung saan pwede na lang ipakita kung para saan yon, how are we going to call it a sustainable one. Okay? And last but not the least, of course, is the smart city road. Okay, ito I think naririnig na rin natin siya. So, meron tayong inspiration. How are we going to build a smart city road in our smart city? So it combines devices like sensors, solar panels, and software system like AI to help make driving more efficient and safer. So dito pwede tayong gumamit ng mga sensors, like for example, yung mga traffic lights, how are we going to make it automated, something like that, to be called our roads a smart one. Okay? So, yun po yung tatlong missions. So, meron tayo dito ang example photo. So, yun po yung tatlong missions na kung saan doon lamang magpo-focus yung ating mga students. So, if they wanted to add up something that would make their smart city look more beautiful, more aesthetic, okay lang po yun. It's up to them. As long as yung tatlong missions na nabanggit ko nandoon po sa project na gagawin nila. Since yung tatlong yon mismo yung i-judge or i-score ng ating mga judges. Okay? So, for the rules and guidelines, most especially on submitting the projects, what are the platform that we are going to use. So, ito po ulit siya. Uulitin namin. Especially, meron mga kids na gumagawa na ng world nila without having the account yet. But still, I can give you some tips. How are you going to save that and include that to the account that we are going to give you? Okay. So for the materials that we are going to use, of course, the platform for all the meetings, elimination, finals round, lahat po yan, ang gagamitin natin is MS Teams. Yung yung binigay po namin sa inyo na account, that should be the account that you are going to use to log in with your Microsoft Teams para po ma-recognize kayo as part of our organization. Okay? So it's very important po. Kasi yung Minecraft account naman po na yon or yung account na binigay po namin sa inyo, it's a Microsoft 365 account that you can log in to your office accounts like Microsoft Teams. So, iyon lang din po yung login na gagamitin natin as well as the login to our Minecraft Education Edition. Okay po? And then, makikita nyo doon, ayan, makikita nyo dito sa right side, kung mapapansin nyo kung nandun kayo sa participants, makikita natin kung kayo ba ay guest, kung kayo ba ay outside of the organization. So lahat po yan, within the elimination round, the meetings, trainings, kailangan i-practice na po natin gamitin yung mga account na binigay namin sa inyo. Okay? Para po, yan, mas madalian yung ating pag-share ng mga files, pag-join world, and many more. Okay? So, kailangan gagamitin po natin yung account na binigay sa inyo prior to your registration to the competition. Okay, so let's proceed. So, the teams must go through this process. So, project submission would be on September 27 at exactly 12 midnight. So, medyo mahaba-haba pa po yung preparation natin. Project showcase, that would be the elimination round depending on your category. So, we have different schedules from elementary, high school, and junior high school and senior high school, which we will show you again later on. So, lahat po yan, lahat ng category at different dates, 1 to 4 p.m. Okay, so please prepare yourselves since during the elimination, even though we have a copy already of your project and your presentation, your video, ipapa-present pa rin namin siya sa inyo. Okay, and of course, last but not the least is the presentation, as I've mentioned. Okay, so let's proceed. Okay, so for the presentation, all teams must be completed and teams ready to present to the judge and the general public by allotted time. Deadline must be provided by the organizers 1 month in advance of the competition. So, yun na din yung in-explain ko kanina na schedule of events. And teams must maintain presence within the Microsoft Teams platform during the competition hours in order to present to judge. Teams will receive a warning of not less than 10 minutes prior to judging taking place. So, kailangan po before pa kayo mag-start ng inyong presentation, nandun na dapat kayo sa loob ng Microsoft Teams or else, once we called your name and lumipas na yung 10 minutes at wala pa rin kayo, makakatanggap po kayo ng penalty. Or it's either matatanggal kayo sa game. But, of course, the organizers are very ano naman po, understanding. So just let us know and keep in touch to us, especially when you're having a problem with your internet connection. Gagawan po natin yan ng paraan. Okay? The judging will be executed in 3 age groups. We have elementary, junior, and senior high school. Allocated approximately 10 minutes for each group or each individual. And that would be 5 minutes presentation and 5 minutes question and answer. Okay, and the official language for all presentation is in English. So practice, practice, and practice. But I know this is something na mas madali na sa inyo since we've been practicing this in school. Okay, so next. For the project submission, okay, so medyo madami-dami kayong dapat i-submit. So we have the video presentation, documentation, at saka yung inyong code. Okay? So idadagdag po natin yan. It's very important na prior to the elimination round, yung sa September 27 po, nakapag-submit na kayo ng video presentation. Ano po ba yung video presentation na isasubmit natin? So the participants will have to submit video presentation. Submission videos must be uploaded to whatever email that we are going to provide you to your emails prior to your registration and may not exceed in 5 minutes length. So, it must contain a voice-over showcasing build. Ano po bang ibig sabihin nun? Ibig sabihin po nun, yung inyong video presentation, hindi lang siya basta-basta camera na nakatutok sa inyo and then you're going to present, your student is going to present, but it must be something like, ito po, nakikita niyo yung picture ko right now and yung presentation ko, kailangan ganyan po siya. And then the presentation itself must be the Minecraft world that our students built. So, i-walk through po tayo ng mga estudyante natin doon sa smart city na ginawa nila. So, they have to explain everything, the builds, the mechanism, how they code it. Kung hanggat maaari, ipakita yung code or yung program nila sa bawat mission na ginawa nila. Para aside from the code na i-check namin, at least nandun na rin siya sa video para mas madali na sa mga judges natin. Okay? Number 2 is the documentation. Yung documentation po natin, gagamit tayo ng Minecraft Education Edition, Book and Quill, Camera and Portfolio. Para saan po ba yun? Yung camera and portfolio, yun yung nagsiserve as our portfolio and camera inside Minecraft Education Edition. So inside there, pwede silang mag-take ng pictures and pwede nila yun gawing book inside Minecraft Education Edition and then they can export it in their devices as PDF. And yun po yung documentation na isasubmit nila sa amin or sa atin. Okay? So, dalawa na po yun. Video presentation and then documentation. And, of course, including to that, sa mga nakasali last year, ni-require din namin isubmit yung kanilang mga codes. Whether it's a file or whether it's a link. So, meron po tayong dalawang options para mag-save ng code or ng programming na ituturo ko po in a while. Okay? So, presentations through the web, yun po yung 5 minutes presentation and then after that, the question and answer. But mostly, mas nasuspend natin yung time sa Q&A since prior to judging, napanood na rin naman po ng mga judges yung inyong mga presentation. Okay, so let's proceed. So, for the judging criteria, so pwede nyo po itong gawing reference para kung saan kayo magpo-focus doon sa inyong project na mga gagawin para mas madali yung ma-determine kung saan kayo magpo-focus. Okay? So for the judging criteria, we have 5 categories na bibigyan ng points or score ng ating mga judges. So we have the projects with a total points of 50. So sa project, i-check nila dyan yung inyong creativity, the quality of solution, the essay report, and the entertainment value. Again, yung essay report, kung may magtatanong po dyan, yung essay report, doon nila yan i-check sa documentation na inyong isa-submit. So, doon kayo sa loob ng Minecraft, gagawa ng inyong essay report. And exported as PDF on your devices na isa-submit sa amin. Okay? Second category would be programming. So, okay lang kung hindi nyo i-code, pero mas better kung i-code natin kasi kung mapapansin natin, kasama siya sa judging criteria. So, kung hindi nyo siya i-code, magkakaroon pa rin kayo ng points, but 45 points agad yung mawawala sa inyo. So, sa programming category, i-judge ng ating mga judges yung good logic and complexity ng inyong mga code. Okay? And that's also the reason why we would be asking you to submit your code, whether via link or via file. Okay. Number 3 is engineering. So for the criteria, they would be checking the technical understanding, engineering concept, and aesthetic, of course. Okay. Number 4 category would be the presentation. Okay? So, dun pa lang sa video presentation na isasubmit nyo, galingan nyo na. Although, may nakabukod na project video na isa-score, syempre titignan din ng mga judges yung inyong deliberation. Okay? So, number 1 is successful demonstration, communication and reasoning skills, quick thinking, and of course, project video. And last but not the least, ito ay ina-apply lang po natin sa team category. Yung teamwork, of course, with a total points of 20. So they would be checking the unified learning outcome, inclusiveness, and team spirit. Okay? Kung hindi naman po tayo under team category, kung individual category, aalisin lang natin yung teamwork. So the team categories maximum points would be 200, and the individual categories maximum points would be 180 points. Okay, as simple as that. All right. So there you go. Once again, the schedule of events. So we will be sharing this schedule of events to you coaches and to all the participants up to the submitted emails ninyo doon sa inyong registration, but you can see it anywhere on our social media accounts, Felto Multimedia Inc. and I Create Cafe Manila. So please go ahead and check it out. And you can also screenshot this as your reference. Okay. So let me now share my screen. I'll be sharing some tips on Minecraft Education Edition. How are you going to save your world? How are you going to export it? How are you going to save it as a file? How are you going to save your program? And many more things that you should know, especially for the submission of your project. Okay, so with that, I think I must share my whole screen para makikita natin kung saan magdadirect yung ating files. Okay, I'm now sharing my whole screen. Can you give me number 1 on the chat if you can see my screen? Okay, anyone? Please confirm if you can see my screen. Okay, thank you, Amrafel. Thank you, Alice. All right. Okay, so I'll be logging in my iCreate account. So I believe yung mga accounts na pinrovide din sa inyo is under iCreate account. So yun po yung ilalog in natin sa Microsoft Teams natin and our Minecraft. Okay? Kung may mga naiisip na po kayong questions para hindi natin makalimutan, pwede nyo na yung i-erase sa ating chat box para po masasagot na natin yan later. Okay, so I am now in the interface of Minecraft Education Edition, and I'll just go through the most important phases where you have to go to submit your project. Okay, so assuming that of course, our kids already know how to go to their world since nagawa na rin nila yung world nila. Let's say, for example, I have, okay. For example, ito. Ang world na ginawa nila is this one. Ayan. It's now generating. And then let's say doon po sila manggagaling sa kanilang world. Ipapakita ko na rin sa inyo kung paano tayo okay. Pwede nyo pong i-save yung inyong mga files sa inyong, pwede nyo pong i-save yung exported file nyo as PDF, pero pwede nyo rin pong i-convert as PPT. It depends on you po. Now, I'm just going to teach you how are you going to insert a video recording live, or kung gusto nyo naman yung naka-separate, pwede rin naman po yan. Okay. So from here, let's say ito po yung ating project na ginawa. Unahin ko muna siya dito since pupunta dun tayo sa Minecraft world. So from here, punta lang tayo dito sa home. Okay. I hope it's here. Ayan. Punta lang po tayo dito sa insert. So again, let's say ito na po yung project na ginawa natin, yung ating presentation or yung ating documentation. Ayan. Let's say enable for you to insert project game recording or the project recording. Punta lang po tayo sa insert. Dito sa pinakadulo, meron kayong different options. You can insert a video, you can insert an audio, and you can also insert a screen recording. Lahat po to pwede natin gawin, or lahat po to pwede natin i-access using the accounts we provided you. Okay? Microsoft 365 account po yung binigay namin sa inyo that you can use within 3 months. And you can also log in that account in your PowerPoint. Okay po? So from here, you go ahead and click the screen recording. Tapos mamimili po kayo dito. Mamimili lang tayo dito na, oh wait, not the area. Yan. Punta lang po kayo sa Minecraft. And from there, select area. Siyempre, isa-select ko lahat yung buong screen. And then, from here, pwede na tayong mag-record. So, all you need to do is to click record. 3, 2, 1. Then, may option din po tayo dyan paano mag-stop ng recording. Okay? So, let's say, assuming that this is the world of your students. So, from here, start na po tayo mag-showcase. Let's say this is the, wala po kasi akong project dito. Anyways, going back. So, itapusin ko lang po itong presentation. So, from here, let's say nandyan na yung Smart City Road. Ipapakita natin dyan yung Smart City Road natin. Ipakita natin yung code natin. Yan, let's say ito yung code ko. This is my code for this mission. I made it smart by putting something like this, something like that. Maganda po na maipakita natin to sa mga students natin para alam nila kung paano nila i-access and paano nila i-showcase doon sa kanilang presentation. And then, let's say, nandito na yung sustainable home. So, I'm just giving you some examples po. So, assuming that ito po yung project na ginawa ko. But as you can see, puro puno lang yung nakikita natin dito. So, basically, that's how our students should be sending or making their video presentation. So, maganda na hindi lang basta-basta yung kanilang project yung pinapakita, but at the same time, nakikita din yung face nila. So, this one is another option lang naman po. Pero, if you wanted to, if you want to like, show the face of the students, pwede rin kayong outside the PPT recording. Okay? I-stop ko lang po. Okay. So, yan. Yung pag-stop lang ng presentation, control Windows Q. Then, masasave na siya automatic. Okay, so we have here some questions. Okay, for this presentation, I have 2 questions. Can the students use elements of build that they already pre-made prior to this event? So, number 1 question po, yes. Pwede po. Ipapakita ko po sa inyo kung paano mag-save ng project since baka nagawa nila yon using a different account. So, pwede nilang i-save yon sa mga devices nila and they can upload it to whatever accounts they are using. So, pwede po nilang gawin yon. As long as yung 3 missions na pinakita ko kanina, lahat po yon ginawa nila via coding. But as I have mentioned, kung gusto nyo po na i-build lang ng mga characters ng students natin, pwede. But 45 points yung mawawala sa kanila. Okay, number 2. I hope that answers the question po. But if you have further questions, just go ahead po. Number 2 question, I was hoping to see an example of coding part po. I think this will be new to the students. So, they take coding classes in schools and play Minecraft, but they have not tried mixing the two together. Okay. Alright po. No problem. Papakita po natin. Okay. So, right now, ang pinakita lang po natin yung how to insert project recording. Yun po yung kung gusto nyo live, tapos madidirect na siya sa inyong PPT. So, yan. Kung mapapansin nyo, nandito na siya. Then, may option din po tayo dyan paano mag-stop. Ito po yung hinahanap natin doon sa ating documentation and video presentation para nakakompress na siya into one. So that's one option. Okay? Another option would be, pwede po kayong mag-video using another application. And with that, pwede rin po natin gamitin yung Microsoft Teams kasi sa Microsoft Teams, just like what I'm doing right now, nakikita yung face ko at the same time nakikita yung presentation, and since this one is recorded, pwede nyo po yung i-download and then i-crop nyo doon sa pinaka-presentation lang ng ating mga students. Okay? How to, okay, sige po, papakita natin. I think meron ako dito already ko. Okay, we'll just get started kung paano po tayo magko-code. So, yung coding po na ibig naming sabihin that the project or the missions must be done through coding. They can do it actually with the access of the code builder. Okay? So from the code builder, kapag ito po yung first time nila na mag-open ng code builder, ayan, inalis ko na lahat. All they need to do is to press letter C from their keyboard, or from the chat command, they can access the code builder by typing /code. And then they will be launching the code builder. So from here, meron po tayong different editors, but of course, what we recommend you to use is the Microsoft MakeCode. Okay? So from the Microsoft MakeCode, meron po tayong different options dyan. We have the blocks, the Python, or the JavaScript. Pero kahit ano po dyan, tatanggapin natin. Okay? But most especially in Sir Jason's case, since this is new to their students, what we recommend you is to focus on the blocks coding. Okay? So for the blocks coding, sa baba po nito, meron naman tayo mga tutorials. Meron din tayo mga video tutorials. And we also have tutorials on our YouTube channel, Felta Multimedia Inc. Or you can search the YouTube channel of our Minecraft Education Edition Ambassador, Sophia Celine Aban. Sir Jobin can send the link here on the chat box. pwede nyo yun ipapanood po sa kids since our ambassador is a kid also para same approach po sila. Okay? But if you want, you can also, ano din naman po, you can also ask for a training, you can also watch the videos, and you can also use this as your options to learn how to code. Okay? So, yan po yung mga ating mga tutorials and video tutorials. And from here, we would like to create a new project. Like for example, pwede po silang mag-create ng 3 different files or pwede rin naman po sa iisang file na kanina. Sa iisang file na siya nakapaloob. Let's say for example, this one is my code for the sustainable home. I-encourage po natin yung mga students natin that when they're making a file for their project, i-rename po nila yung kanilang mga files. Okay? Sustainable home. Okay. Dito po sa code natin, meron tayong different tool drawer for our block. Na ito po yung pwede nilang gamitin to code or to execute the project easily. That's why we encourage po the students to do or to practice coding kasi mas madali po nilang magagawa. At the same time, they're practicing their coding skills. Let's say, for example, we wanted to build a wall. So, hindi na natin siya, it will not take much time to build the wall kasi iisa-isahin natin yung blocks. But here, pwede tayong gumamit ng blocks. And then, we can actually like, or when they want to okay, let's just try this as an example. So, punta lang tayo dun sa ground. So, with this one, I am filling grass blocks at the location of X, Y, and Z axis coordinates 1, 1, 1. So that should be something that we should be teaching the kids first, of course, before they knew it. But of course, there are easier way. Like for example, agent. We can use our Minecraft agent. Pero ipakita muna natin itong isa na to. Ayan. Ito po yung location. Ito po yung pinaka-coordinate kung saan ko siya ipa-face ng block. And then we can make it multiple filling blocks para sa isang run lang ng ating code, mafe-fill na natin yung isang wall natin. Okay. So, here is to do it. So, pwede natin gamitin yung ating Minecraft agent. Okay, let's say I'll be placing some oak wood planks and I'll be asking my agent to do it for me. So agent. So of course, we need to activate which slot are we going to get from the agent's inventory. And next would be agent place down. Okay, agent move up. Then we can loop this one. Makagawa tayo ng parang isang post. Okay, I should be moving up first. Okay, let's try this one. Yeah. Okay, so this one is an example. So, in that case, pwede po natin gamitin si Minecraft agent or we can use our character to actually build the structure or build the house or build the road easily. So, hindi na natin siya isa-isahing gagawin because we can actually use the code over and over again. So, kahit may mga initial codes lang tayo dyan na makikita natin na pwede natin siyang gamitin multiple times. Like for example, this one, or I can show. But of course, mas madami points yung marireceive or makukuha nila kung automated or automated yung or autonomous rather. Or we can make it something like after this agent to the right. Instead of up, we can make it go down. Place up. Oh, should be to the left, sorry. Okay. Just fix it so that makikita natin kung paano siya dapat. Ayan, nasa right na si agent. So, I guess my code will work. Wala namang harang. Actually, those are just, this is just a simple demonstration on how are we going to code our agent or how are we going to execute the code to the project that we are asking the students to do. So aside from it will be more easier for them to build the mission, at the same time, mapapractice din po natin yung kanilang coding skill. So yun po yung talagang ini-aim natin for this competition. Okay? So, I hope that helps. A code for sensor po, yun naman po kahit hindi na natin siya i-code kasi pwede po tayong gumamit ng redstone blocks. We can also use the command blocks which I believe kayang-kaya or usually na ginagamit ng ating mga students for their build, especially when they're doing Minecraft game itself. Okay? So yun, pwede po nila i-execute or ilagay sa kanilang structure without making a code on it. Okay? All right. Okay. So let's say, for example, nakagawa na tayo ng code. This is how are you going to save the code. So number one is by going to the settings toolbar here beside the Microsoft logo. Then save project. And then magpa-pop up po yung ating files. File location. So Minecraft Sustainable Home. Pwede natin siyang i-save sa desktop para mas madali or ilagay na natin sa isang folder. It's up to you. So ang ating mga code ay masasave as asterisk.mkcd or Minecraft So, when we're saving a code, ipaalala lang din po natin sa mga students natin na it's really taking much time since file po yung kanyang isinisave. And hindi lang siya basta-basta text kasi naka-code po siya. So medyo malaki siya. So isa-save lang natin siya and it will take so much time for that. Yes, opo. Yung code, yung mga command blocks, yung mga using of redstones, hindi na po yun bago sa mga students natin. Sila pa po yung talaga mag-initiate na gumamit nun. But the code builder, for some students, medyo bago ngayon sa kanila. But don't worry, we can, ano naman po, we can we will be having a series of trainings, especially dun sa mga registered participants. And for that, we will be focusing on coding. Kasi pwede pong nakagawa na sila ng structure and then ita-translate na lang nila or i-code na lang din nila yon according to the structures that they built. Okay? So, with that, we can teach the students, of course. Okay, ayan, na-save na siya. So, na-save na po siya sa file. So, papakita ko lang kung saan siya na-save. So, medyo kailangan ko i-update yung aking Minecraft. So, ganyan yung itsura niya. But I believe it's this one. Oh, no, not this one. Sorry. Ito po. So, ito yung code na na-save ko. So, pwede na natin yung i-save or gawa ng folder para po sa iisang folder na lang siya. So, from here, kapag inopen po natin to, ayan. Whether you open it using the Minecraft application or from Minecraft itself, ang gagawin po natin ay, baka may mga questions po ulit. Let's say, for example, sige, ipapakita ko po later on kung paano natin yun ibabalik sa coding or sa code builder. But I'll give you another way how to save your code. So, di ba, na-save na po natin siya as file on our devices. Now, another option would be by clicking the share button here beside the home icon. So, pag kinlik po natin yan, this message will prompt, share project. So, the title of your project. So, you need to publish your project to share it or embed it in another web pages. So you acknowledge having consent to publish this project, and all you need to do is to confirm here. So after you confirm, ayan, magge-generate po siya ng link or ng QR code. So pwedeng ito po yung isubmit niyo sa amin. Pwedeng link, pwedeng QR code. So pag kinopy ko po ito, you can actually have an access to it. So pwede niyo pong itry. Isa-send ko yung link dito sa chat box. So, from here, nandito po ako ngayon sa chat box natin. And once I click on this link na shinare ko sa inyo, ganito po yung magiging itsura niya. So, let's also practice our students to always save the code kahit na may konti lang silang na-add. Kasi baka mag-crash yung kanilang mga devices. But anyways, it will be saved naman automatically. Okay? So, yan. Ito po yung code na ginawa ko kanina. And nagkaroon na kayo ng access. And this is how are we going to check the students' code. So, it's either via link or via file na sinave ko kanina. Okay? So, paano naman i-access? Okay, so I'll close this one. I'll go back to home. So, let's say nakapag-save kayo and then you decided na meron pa kayong i-add na code. Yung ating file, para natin siya ma-add, let's just go here. Punta lang po tayo dito sa import. So from import, either you can upload a file or you can upload a URL. Okay, so let's try to import the file first. So yung kaninang ginawa din natin. So choose file from the device and from here, dito ka siya sinave. This one, Minecraft Sustainable Home. After I chose the file, so go ahead and open it. And then there, na-open yung file din na sinave ko kanina. Okay? Another way is, go to home again, go to import, and then let's try to import URL. So dito lang natin ipe-paste yung na-generate na link kanina. So I'll paste it here, and then I'll click go ahead to open it. And there you go. Na-open po ulit siya. Yan. Ipapakita ko na hindi to yung hindi lang siya basta-basta nandyan na. Ito po talaga, ayan meron po tayong tatlo. So 3 times ko siyang inopen, 2 times ko siyang inopen, and the one is the original. So ayan po siya. Nandyan siya lahat. So i-open ko siya isa-isa para makita natin. Pangalawa. So magkakaiba siyang file, pero yun din yung laman. Okay po. So that's how you save the code of the project that you created from the code builder. So, may tanong po ba tayo doon sa pagsasave ng code? Yeah, if you have any questions, how to save the code, how to save a file, how to share it, go ahead and send it on the chat box and I'll be answering your questions. So this time, let's proceed naman how to save the world of the project that our students created. Okay? So, para naman po mag-save tayo from the world, punta lang tayo sa settings bar. And for you to be able to go there, all you need to do is from here, click ESC or escape from your keyboard. Go to settings, if I'm not mistaken. Wait. Okay. No, not this one pala. Sorry. Okay. Simply go to save and exit. Yan, save and exit natin yung world natin. Okay. And then, view my worlds. Dito sa view my worlds po, dyan natin makikita yung mga recent opened world natin or yung mga recent project natin. So, punta lang po tayo sa view my worlds. Go to that, di ba yung ginawa ko po kanina, treehouse? You can either click on it and then go to manage. Export, you can also have a copy. So, click lang po natin yung export. Okay? So, once we click on export, yan, magpa-pop up ulit yung ating file tab. So, treehouse, save ulit natin siya sa desktop. Ayan. Tapos, meron po dyan magpa-prompt na level export finish. Ito na po yung magiging itsura niya. Okay? So, let's try to create a folder for this one. I'll be renaming it para mas madali natin siyang makita. Sustainable home. Sustainable home. Save na natin siya sa file. And then, since meron tayong MS Teams, pwede tayong mag-share sa chat or i-share natin doon sa email account na ginagamit po namin sa pagpapadala sa inyo ng mga announcement and informations. Pero I believe mag-generate po tayo ng link para doon tayo mag-share. So, mag-generate po tayo ng SharePoint para mas madali yung pag-share natin ng mga files natin. Okay? Yan. So, that's how are you going to save it. Ngayon naman, ituturo ko sa inyo kung paano nakapasok kayo sa elimination round, tapos sa finals, mas gagandahan niyo pa yung project. From this interface, punta lang po tayo sa import. And from import, hanapin natin yung file name na sinave natin. So, nandun po siya sa loob ng sustainable home file ko. And then treehouse. So, kung ano lang naman po yung relevant na file na i-upload natin, yun lang din naman po yung mag-a-appear. Di ba po yung sustainable home file ko, meron siyang dalawa. Yung code file at saka yung file ko for the treehouse. So, since treehouse lang yung applicable file na pwede kong i-upload sa Minecraft, yun lang yung mag-a-appear. So, I'll open it. And there. Level import finish. So, I'll just go to view my world. So, dyan din po yan store. So that meron na tayo ditong dalawang treehouse. Ayan. So yung original and yung isang imported. So I'll open it para makita natin na ito talaga yung world. Ayan. So, ayan. Dito ulit tayo na punta sa world na sinave natin. So, yon. Very good question po, Ma'am Rachel. So, how to document using MEE itself. Okay? So, let's say magdo-document na tayo. Okay. Napakita ko na po kanina kung paano kayo mag-i-insert ng live video presentation. Pero kung gusto naman po na nakahiwalay yung video, tapos nakahiwalay din yung documentation, pwedeng-pwede naman by using the camera portfolio and book and quill. So before you get started, of course, you have to get the camera. Okay, camera. Portfolio. Yung portfolio po natin, dito, masasave or masastore lahat ng image na iti-take natin using the camera. So, kailangan nakalagay din po yan sa inventory natin. And of course, the book and quill. Yung book and quill naman po, dyan tayo gagawa ng documentation. Okay? So, let's say for example, balik ko lang sa view. Or pwede rin po yung kita yung character. Para saan na yan? Ayan. Okay. Let's say, for example, this one. Ayan. Ni-right-click ko lang po yung aking mouse. Kasi pag yung camera po, nakalagay siya sa inventory, i-right-click lang po natin siya and then makaka-take na siya ng picture. Okay. Try to move around this world pa para magkaroon tayo ng maraming picture. Depende po to sa preference ng ating mga kids, ano po. So, in my case, gusto ko lang na nakikita yung character ko. Right-click, right-click. Once you have the camera in the inventory, right-click, right-click. Para makapag-take tayo ng mga pictures and masustore yan lahat sa ating portfolio. Okay? So, let's say I'm done taking pictures, na-picturean ko na yung sustainable city ko, na-picturean ko na yung alternative energy source ko, yung sustainable home ko, and then the smart city road. Punta na ako dun sa aking portfolio. So, from the hotbar, yung hotbar po natin, yung nandito sa baba, yung 9 na box, ang navigation po niyan, keyboard 1, 2, 3, yung default navigation po Kasi yung mga kids po natin, minsan binabago nila yung settings depending on their preference. So, ang navigation key niya is 1, 2, 3. So, pinipindot ko po yung 3 ngayon, kaya napunta ako dun sa third slot. So, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? Punta naman tayo dun sa portfolio. Then, I'll just right-click on it. Then, makikita ko na yung mga picture na kinuhaan ko. Myself. Let's say, for example, beach. Ginagawa ko lang po na example. 3. My house. Sample lang po ito ha. Yan. Para magkaroon po kayo ng mga pictures na nakasave din sa device ninyo, pwede nyo rin po siyang i-export. Pwede nyo i-export yung portfolio, then document, and then masasave siya as PDF. Save. Then, nandito pa rin naman po siya. Close lang natin siya. And then, let's proceed sa book and quill. Now, yung book and quill, ito po yung pinaka-importanting tool na gagamitin natin for us to document. But of course, it's useless without the camera and portfolio. Kasi ano yung ilalagay natin dun sa loob kung wala yung mga pictures. Pero pwede rin naman pong mga text lang. Pero we encourage you to put some pictures, of course. So number 3, I'll just right-click on it. And then, ito na yung pinaka-blank pages ng ating book. Wherein, dito natin gagawin yung ating documentation. So, may edit icon po tayo dyan, or yung pencil icon to edit our documentation. So, all you need to do is to click on it. Meron po tayo ditong different options. So, plus, para makapag-add po tayo ng page. And then, yung plus image, para makapag-insert tayo ng picture. Let's say, for example, if you want to add some image. But let's say, for example, gusto ko muna siyang lagyan ng title. Second Philippine National Minecraft Education Edition. Yan. So, ito po, limited lang siya up to, if I'm not mistaken, 50 pages. Check ko nga. Anyways, balik tayo doon. Nasaan na yun? So, napunta po siya sa page 11. So, para lang ibalik natin siya dun sa first page, ang gagawin lang natin, click lang natin tong arrow na to. Oh no. Hindi pala. Para lang tayo mapunta doon sa, or we can simply delete the page. Saan na yun? Ayan. Delete natin to. Delete natin. Ayan. And then, from here, let's say, for example, lagyan na natin siya ng image. My Sustainable City. Dun sa next page, pwedeng yung explanation or yung documentation natin about the sustainable city. So, you can type something on it. So, you can have it as plain text and then dito, picture ulit. Then, the next one, plain text. So, after you write your documentation, assign na po natin siya. Please take note, students and coaches, na once na na-sign natin siya, hindi na siya ma-edit dito sa loob ng MEE. Pero sa labas, once it's save as PDF, you can convert it to any tool you prefer to use, tapos i-edit na lang natin. But here, once na na-sign natin siya, sign and close, hindi na natin siya ma-edit. So, we need to put the title of the book, my project, for example, my project, and then sign and close. Once na na-sign and close natin, ayan, kung makikita nyo po yung hawak ng character ko ngayon, book na siya. Okay? Pag ni-right-click natin siya, ayan, ito na po yung magiging itsura niya. Okay? So, yan po yung sample na ginawa ko kanina. Now, you can also export this as PDF. So, save natin siya ulit. Masasave siya dun sa ating file. Then, punta lang tayo sa desktop. And then, ito na po yung itsura niya. My project. Ito pong lahat ng ito, including the video. So, yung kulang lang dito, yung video. Ito yung isasubmit natin. So, this one, ano lang po ito ano pa lang yung example ko dito. Yung, what do you call this? Ano ba to? Yung sustainable city pa lang. So, ang gagawin lang po natin, i-aano lang natin siya. I-save lang natin siya sa isang file. Yung sustainable home, yung smart city road, yung alternative energy source. So, sa isang folder, yun po yung isasubmit nyo sa atin for the project submission on the 27th at 12 midnight. Okay. Another question, ma'am, paano po yung may nakasalubong, then magpa-pop up po yung text? What do you mean po, ma'am?
Yung pong parang may kausap, ma'am.
Unmute your microphone and say it to the group. Yung NPC. Okay. Sige po, ma'am. Yes. Ang tawag po natin doon, yung parang villager, ang tawag po natin doon, NPC or non-player character. So, sa Minecraft world natin, pwede po tayong maglagay doon ng mga NPC as their guidelines doon sa world na gagawin nila. Okay? So, balik lang po tayo dito sa dito tayo sa area nito. Not yet. Okay, balik lang tayo dito sa area na to. And then from here, wait. Punta lang tayo po sa chat command. Yung chat command po natin, para mas madali natin siyang ma-access, ita-type lang po natin yung letter T sa keyboard. Letter T. Oh, wait lang. Ano po muna natin? Kunin po muna natin yung NPC na egg. So, type nyo lang po NPC. Again, NPC stands for non-player character. So, sila po yung nagbibigay ng mga guidelines doon sa loob ng Minecraft Education Edition world natin. Okay? So, ito po yung egg to spawn an NPC. So, lagay ko dyan siya sa slot number 4. And then, hindi po natin siya basta-basta masa-spawn. Okay po? So, kung tatry ko siyang i-spawn ngayon, yan. Hindi ko siya ma-spawn. Kasi the second thing we need to do after we put the spawn NPC egg in our inventory, dapat po natin i-turn on yung ating world builder. Okay? Yung world builder po, that enables us to edit whatever we can edit in our world. Okay po? So, pupunta tayo sa chat command. We'll be pressing letter T from our keyboard and then automatically madadirect tayo sa chat commands. And then, all we need to do is to type /WB. Okay? So, yung /WB natin po, toggle world builder status of color. So, since kanina hindi tayo nakakapag-edit, ibig sabihin naka-false po siya. So, once we enter the /WB, world builder status updated to true. So, in that case, pwede na tayong mag-edit. So, pwede na natin ngayon i-spawn si ating NPC. So, i-right-click lang po natin and then, there you go. Meron na tayong NPC. Ayan. So, once na na-spawn na natin si NPC, paano naman natin siya i-edit? Okay? So, right-click lang natin sa NPC and then we can rename the NPC. Like, for example, police. Ayan. So, pili lang po tayo ng appearance. Okay. Later, I'll teach you, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I want to join.
Yes. Okay. So pili lang po kayo ng mga skin na sa tingin nyo, depending on how you like it. Okay, let's say, can't decide. Ito na lang. Let's say, for example, infobot. Since nakakita ko dito ng robot. Then, dito po natin pwedeng ilagay yung ating information na gusto nating malaman ng mga visitors. Something like that. Or kung ano pa yung pwede nyong maisip na ilagay doon sa NPC natin or sa ating non-player character. Okay? So aside from putting in dialogue, sa advanced settings, pwede rin po kayo dyan mag-add ng URL. So pwede nyo pong i-add, for example, yung URL ng inyong code. Wait. Give me 1 second. So, let's say, iyan. Nilagay ko, and then, ito, ang name niya, Sustainable City Code. Ayan. So, i-add natin yung URL. Okay. So, once we close it, ayan. Para makita natin kung ano yung magiging itsura niya, i-off lang natin or ito-turn lang natin into false yung ating world builder. So, balik tayo sa chat commands. And then, activate or, ayan. World builder status should be turned to false or updated to false. So, ano na lang tayo ngayon? Visitor ulit. So, once we right-click on the NPC, ayan, welcome to city. So, dito, ito po yung ating tinatawag na, ito po yung URL na inad natin. Okay. So, pag kinlik po natin to, yun, na-direct tayo doon sa link na pin-provide natin. Okay po? So, in this case, mas mapapaganda nito yung smart city na gagawin natin. Kasi pwedeng naka-embed na lahat doon ng kakailanganin natin. Especially ng kakailanganin ng mga judges to check your project. Okay. So, let's go back there. Learn more. Man tayong nilagay. Okay po? So, any more questions? Sorry ma'am, hindi ko po nakuha paano mag-off. Ganun lang din po. Kung paano natin update into true, ganun lang din po yung gagawin natin. So, type lang po, press lang natin po yung letter T, and then, /WB, and then enter. So, kapag nasa false po kayo, pag ginawa po natin yun, ma-update siya into true. Kapag nasa true naman po kayo, tapos we want to update it into false, ganyan lang din po. /WB and then enter. So, magiging false na siya. Okay, malinaw po ba? So, do you have any more questions po? You're welcome, Amberchel. Ayan. So, if you don't have any more questions po, I hope all these tips help you, coaches and students, para sa preparation ng ating second Philippine National Minecraft Education Edition competition. And I hope na this coming September 27, naka-prepare na lahat yung ating kakailanganin. The documentation, the video presentation, and I hope magagamit natin yung mga tips na ibinigay ko sa inyo this morning para makapag-save tayo ng mga files natin. And then the documentation itself. Okay? So do you have any more questions po? Any questions? Any additional questions? Clarifications? Wala na po ba? Okay. So kung wala na po tayong mga katanungan and malinaw na sa atin lahat, we will be announcing the schedule of the trainings for the upcoming competition. And then with that, I am inviting everyone to please turn on your camera so that we can have a group photo. Okay, hi Alice. So si Alice is one of our participants. So thank you for attending this morning. Ayan, so we have Sir Jason. Sir Jason is from Batasan po, if I'm not mistaken.
Ano po, Ateneo po.
Ateneo. Okay, sir. Ikaw po pala yung nag-chat doon sa Facebook. Sir, okay na po. Wala na pong questions?
Wala naman po. I think clear naman yung sa coding na ano, clarify naman naman ayos.
Opo, sir. But don't worry po kung ano po, kung kinakailangan po na i-train natin yung mga bata, especially if they're starting from ground zero dun sa coding, pwedeng-pwede po natin yung gawin. And gagawin din naman po natin yun sa training. Okay. How about the others? Don't be shy. Show me your beautiful faces and handsome faces. Ma'am Rachel, Ma'am Rosel, Ma'am Isabel, Gilio, and I believe Damien is a student as well. Yan. Oh, let's open our camera po para po sa ating group picture. Ayan. Hi, Damien. Baliktad yata yung camera. Ayan. Very good. Damien, from what school are you? Again?
From Batasan po.
Si Damien yung from Batasan. You have your teammates here or your coach?
Yung coach ko po, pero di ko po makita ngayon. Baka po nag-leave.
Okay, sige. Don't worry, we'll be sending you the recording of this meeting naman. Okay. Sige po, no worries. Sige po. Siguro tayo na lang po mag-picture. Si Ma'am Rachel from saan pong school yan, ma'am? Ayan, okay. Cetero Francisco Memorial National High School, Division of Valenzuela. Okay, I think we're also having an upcoming training for Valenzuela. So, yeah, see you po there. Okay, so, ayan. So, tayo na lang po. Si Damian Ellis and Sir Jason from Ateneo. So, yeah. Let's have a group picture. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. Once again, thank you so much for sharing your time with us this morning. I hope you've learned something. Nakakuha kayo ng mga tips how to save your works and anything. Kung meron po kayong mga questions pa, kindly direct message us at Felta Multimedia Inc. or I Create Cafe Manila Facebook page. Or you can also PM anyone you know from Felta. Okay po. Thank you so much po once again and enjoy the rest of the day. Happy weekend!
Thank you po. Happy weekend.
Thank you po. We'll be showing you po the video of the guidelines and rules and regulations. Sir Joven, please share the video.
Have you ever wanted to build your own city? Not just any city, of course. A sustainable, resilient, technologically advanced, smart city. The second Philippine National Minecraft Education Edition competition challenges competitors to design, create, build, and code their own smart cities. A smart city is a municipality that uses information and communication technologies to increase its operational efficiency and share information with the public to improve both the quality of its services and citizens' welfare. Smart cities have the ability to be resilient and efficient in recovery. It has the capacity to cope with crisis and recover quickly from difficulties to restore normal living operations and even improve them. In the second Philippine National Minecraft Education Edition competition, competitors are tasked to have three main infrastructures in their smart cities: an alternative energy source, a sustainable home, and a smart city road. An alternative energy source promotes clean and renewable energy that are naturally obtained from the environment. These include solar, wind, geothermal, hydropower, and biomass energy. Competitors will explore and build their own renewable energy source and find ways on how to use them to generate power to support their own smart cities. A sustainable home is an efficient structure that's built to be affordable, highly efficient, and environment friendly. Competitors will explore ways to build their own homes that uses sustainable materials and feature smart systems that will help increase the quality of living of its residents. Smart roads combines roads, sensors, and software systems to help make driving more efficient, safer, and faster. Competitors will explore ways in which smart roads can be used to improve the quality of driving and safety in their cities. These can come in the form of intelligent traffic systems, smart parking lots, and integrated multimodal transportation. Are you excited to create your own smart city? See you on the second Philippine National Minecraft Education Edition competition.
All right. So once again, thank you so much and see you at the second Philippine National Minecraft Education Edition competition. Thank you po. Goodbye.